Colorado's a great place to be in the outdoors, and so if you like to get up into the mountains either in the summertime or the winter time or just be outside, because of all the sunshine that we get, provides a great opportunity to be outside. We have a very diverse community. It's a wonderful place to be, and it's grown quite a bit, and it's a great place to live and raise a family.
I think the people that are here really love what they see in this community. They're looking for small, involved communities that really are concerned about a nice way of life. Great schools, good opportunities for their kids to grow up and enjoy themselves, safe environment, very civic-minded, good community, all around good community.
Westminster's a vibrant part of Denver. It's a suburb of Denver, northern suburb of Denver. There's several 100,000 people in the city, so we've got a great infrastructure of bike trails and parks, and it's a wonderful town. You know, people love to be outdoors, 300 days of sunshine every year, and it's a great place to be outdoors.
When we started, it was a very interesting time. It was 2006 when Andy and I had this idea. He came into my office one day and said, "Hey, do you want to go start a community bank?" Sure. How do we do that? We went out and started raising capital, and from local folks. So we had, I think, about 153 or 160 little local investors when we started this bank. So really a shoestring type situation where we're calling and we have investors down to $1,000. We're trying to raise millions and we're taking $1,000 checks. So we ultimately made it, obviously, but we opened up in February of 2008. Very interesting time to jump into the banking world. And so, what actually was great for us, because we opened up, we didn't have any issues with loans because we were fresh, we didn't have any loans. So we got a lot of bankers that, were in the 2008 financial crisis, they couldn't lend any more money. And so we were very fortunate. We have good connections in the industry, and people just, can you take care of my client on this? Can you do this client? Can you do this loan? And so we were having other bankers send us business in the middle of this crisis. So it actually worked out very well. So we were able to grow quickly, become profitable quickly. It was actually a really great situation for us to open up into because it just created opportunities that we wouldn't have in a normal market. We just saw a better way to take care of clients in that, all right, we can understand their needs, understand where they're going, understand their whole relationship. So maybe this part doesn't fit, but if we combine it with this part, this works for us. And it really goes back to real community banking, because that's the need we saw, and that's what we wanted to open into the market. And it's what we so gain business that way, just because people are gonna love that we can put a puzzle together and take care of the client ultimately and help them succeed.
Community banks are so important to the community here in the Denver metro area and Colorado, and in general, this is a state that creates a lot of opportunity for small businesses.
So we focus on small businesses. We'll make a lot of loans that the bigger banks won't touch. So we'll make a decision based on the whole picture. So we'll look at everything that's going on and the collateral and the guarantors and cash flow and the whole situation and try to make a determination based on everything. Not just does it fit into this little box. And so as a community bank, that serves a huge purpose. Small businesses drive our community, they drive our economy. And so we feel really proud to be able to help them and offer something that a lot of banks won't do.
Mountain View Bank has been an important relationship that I've had since I've started in this career. It was cultivated by my grandfather's relationship with Andy, and it has now gone on to my father, my uncles, my siblings, my cousins, and everyone banks at Mountain View. And Mountain View knows me personally, they know my family, they take care of me when a need arises for one of my projects from a capital perspective, and we have a proven track record that Andy understands.
My dad established the relationship with Andy over at Mountain View Bank of Commerce back in 2008 when the bank first was established. They provided our bank loan for our first building that we had. In the last 9 years since purchasing the business, we've tripled the company and tripled the business and the revenue that we're able to do. And Andy's been there along the way, helping us to expand into a new building, provide us with the resources and the needs that we have to be able to take care of our clients, and the business loans that we've needed, and some of the different things that have helped us to continue to grow and be successful.
Mountain View is a flexible, easy to work with bank, and they make a point of becoming much more knowledgeable about our operation and our needs. than the other banks that we've dealt with, to be very honest with you.
The reason why I enjoy working with Mountain View Bank is because of the people that Mountain View Bank has that I'm able to work with. They are can-do people, not can't-do. They see the possibilities. It's wonderful to have someone that can take an idea and work with them and get it into what we see here. I come with ideas and we mold it into successful projects.
Red Rock was founded 10 years ago. We started with our first project, and it was a huge deal to be able to get awarded that first contract. And now 10 years later, we've done 59 plus projects nationwide, and it's been awesome growing at Mountain View. In business, we take huge risk every single day. You know, if you want to grow a company, if you want to grow a business, you're taking risk. You are literally putting it all on the line every single day and pushing hard, especially if you want to grow. So we're doing that every day within our company. Having someone that you can work with, that you can talk to, that you can count on for the banking needs that you need to be able to be a successful business, it's just been a game changer for us.
We're an engineering, design, and manufacturing firm for custom engineered equipment, primarily associated with cleanup of hazardous chemicals, hazardous materials in the atmosphere, and building equipment that handles devices that might emanate from hazardous operations. Cindy Grove is our personal representative at the bank. She financed the construction of this building, and she's in the process of financing our new technical center. They have been involved in every growth spurt that we have had and has been 100% supportive of our needs, frankly.
Mountain View provides great service and a great local community feel, and so we really like the one-on-one interaction that we get with them, and knowing Andy, and I can call Andy at any time, and even when I walk into the bank, I know that I'm likely to see him and have a good relationship and be able to catch up since we've been doing business for so many years.
We don't fit very well within the criteria of larger banks. We've experienced it. It's been a bit difficult to get across our real needs and the unique nature of what we do, and that being, for the most part, very large contracts, milestone payments. In the meantime, you've got to keep your operation going and make payroll. So the bank is really, really important in terms of keeping cash flow in this operation while we're waiting for these large milestone payments to come in from our customers.
The way they make it proactive and accomplish our goals is they listen to what we're looking for. This project is unique. Several years ago, this entire neighborhood was burnt down. And when it got burnt down, the people were devastated. They didn't know really what to do.
The Marshall Fire was a big event in our neighborhood. It happened late 2021. It was a massive fire. I think it consumed approximately 1,000 homes or structures in approximately 8 hours. It was a massive, massive fire. I think over $2 billion worth of damage. So really a crushing, event for the neighborhood. And so as a bank, there's what can we do? Can't really go out there and swing hammers, rebuild homes and things like that. But we've been able to connect with good folks like Bob Von Esch, who's a good client of ours, that's been able to go in there and help rebuild homes in that neighborhood.
As people started to build back their homes, many people did not want to build back. And so we stepped in looking at it with the idea that we would build houses to complete the neighborhood. Once we got that idea, we went to Mountain View, and Mountain View saw the vision and realized that this product would help revitalize this neighborhood back the way it was.
With Mountain View being a small local community bank, they do a lot in the community and they give back a lot. And having a bank that has alignment with our values and some of the things that we believe in as well is really powerful and impactful. And we believe working with people that have mutual understanding is just a great partnership.
We do a lot of community outreach. So once a quarter, we break into groups, and each quarter there's a new leader, you can pick a new organization. And I've never experienced in a bank just being able to do outreach like that. Our CEO, Andy, really cares about our community and making it a better place.
I've always felt like giving back to the community was a huge part of what I needed to do in my role. The community has given so much to us, we want to give back. We thought about it for a long time, and we tried to find ways to get everybody in the bank involved. And what we found was, we settled on something called MAD Day, Make a Difference Day. And what we do is we break up the team into 3 smaller teams, and we use people from each different function in the bank. And we will allow someone within that team to step up in a leadership role. And so their job as the leader of the MAD Day team is to pick a location where we're going to volunteer, a nonprofit. So we do it at least a dozen times a year, where we send a team out to volunteer for a morning or an afternoon. And one of the things we found was it was helpful for our entire team. Everybody on the team loved it. They got to meet people from different departments and spend real time with people that they'd never really spent real time with before. And so it allowed us to give back to the community, and it made our team feel more connected to us and to the community. So it's just been a fantastic program for us. We're really proud to have it.
So right now we're in our marketplace. So Fish is set up like a self-shop marketplace where families can come in and pick out the food that they want to bring home for their families. And that's been a huge part of our mission, to have that choice model, that dignity and respect that you come in and shop for the food that you can really use. So we have volunteers right now setting up, stocking shelves, going through produce, getting ready for our shopping hours this afternoon. There's a lot of hustle and bustle, and so that we can be open for our families this afternoon. Mountain View Bank of Commerce has been involved with Fish for several years, and one of the main things they do with Fish is they have these volunteer events where they come in and help out in our marketplace. So they come in and help sort food donations, they help get food on the shelves, and that's just a great experience for us to have them in to support our marketplace and also get to know their team. So they've been doing that for several years. They also have been supporting Fish as sponsors for our Embracing Hope Luncheon, and that's huge because their financial support, in addition to their volunteering, really ensures that we can best serve our families. It goes a long way, not only here in the marketplace, but for our family resource services, emergency housing assistance, utilities assistance, all those different ways we can serve families. Their support is helping us be able to do that.
So our relationship with Federal Home Loan Bank of Topeka has been a great one. They've been helpful all the way through. We primarily use them for a couple of different things. One is liquidity. Whenever we need liquidity to fund loans, they're there for us. We have a great line of credit with them, which we can tap whenever we need to. We had a mortgage department that we used FHLB for quite a bit. They provided us with a lot of great options for our first-time home buyers and various mortgage options for them. And then we also use them for letters of credit. So when we fund things like public deposits, PDPA, we use letters of credit from FHLB.
Mountain View Bank of Commerce, being a local bank, has been my primary choice of financing since I started in the business. It is a personal relationship, probably above a banking relationship.
The reason I enjoy working with Mountain View is that they have people that are vested in the community. They have our interest, the community's interest, at heart.
We're really thrilled to hear that Mountain View Bank is winning this award because we're excited to see that they're being recognized for the support they bring to their community and all the work they do to make Broomfield the best home it can be for all of our neighbors. We're just really glad to see that they're getting recognized in this way because we see how their support impacts us here at Fish and all the positive support and energy they're bringing to their community. So it's great to see that being recognized, and we're just so excited for their team.
To have a bank that believes in a vision is very, very important. And the first time I met Stephen, he was allowing me to express what I thought we wanted to do, not just in this community, but in other communities as well. And that brought out the ideas, brought out the positive energy, brought out the successes that we've had. And Mountain View Bank has been with us all the way.